In this video, we will discuss the importance of post-exam review, including steps to take during the review process and strategies for improving your performance the next time you are assessed. When you receive a graded exam back from your professor, what do you do with it? Many students spend a considerable amount of time preparing for exams, but often do not take the time to reflect on exam information, giving no further thought to the exam other than the grade received. Although this focus on the grade is understandable, it can lead students to miss out on several learning opportunities that such an assessment can provide. Why review a returned exam? Well, critically reviewing an exam can yield useful information to help you grow and develop as an independent learner. Analyzing returned exams can help you understand why you made errors, so that you can adjust your approach the next time you are assessed. If your goal is to improve your performance, you will need to review the evaluation carefully, not just for the right answers, but more importantly, for what was and was not effective about your preparation. Developing an appreciation for the fact that you lost points as a result of how, what, and when you studied, all elements within your control, will suggest the changes necessary to produce improved results on your next evaluation. It will also provide an opportunity to seek additional support from your faculty, classmates, or other academic support resources such as a tutor. In these next two slides, we will review 8 steps to reviewing a returned exam. These steps can also serve as a guide for reviewing quizzes and other types of graded assessments. Step 1. Understand why you received the grade you did by identifying where you lost points, and then recalculate your grade to ensure your point total is correct. You never know, you may even find an error with extra points you should have received that you can bring to your instructor's attention. Step 2. Review the questions you missed and, more importantly, reflect on why you did not answer correctly. The reason you missed the question is extremely important in order to accurately adjust your efforts in the course moving forward. Was it a careless mistake? Did you not understand what the question was asking? Or did you not know enough to answer it correctly? Step 3. Learn the source of the questions you missed. Did the information come from class lecture, assigned readings, online videos, homework problems, or another source? For example, did all of your incorrect answers come from that online video that you chose not to watch? Having this information can help you prepare accordingly for your next assessment. Step 4. Review any instructor comments for feedback that might help you better understand your results and are steps you should be taking. If you don't understand the comments, be sure to ask your instructor for clarification. Step 5. Learn what types of questions that the instructor likes to use. Short answer, multiple choice, true, false, and how they are asked. You will likely see similar types of questions on future assessments. Step 6. Correct your mistakes to better understand concepts, as related material will likely appear on a later exam and/or the final. Some instructors will even give points back if you submit exam corrections. Don't miss out on this great opportunity. Step 7. Review the exam content as a form of retrieval practice, relating concepts to what you are currently learning in class in order to strengthen your memory. And last, but certainly not least, reflect on when, where, and how you prepared for the exam. What strategies did you use and were they effective? If you're not satisfied with your results, this is perhaps the most important step of the process, since it will require modifying your approach. We will talk more about strategies to consider in just a moment. But next, let's chat briefly on what happens in the classroom environment, whether virtual or in person. Many professors will choose to do an exam debrief by providing some class time dedicated to reviewing the exam and allowing for class discussion and feedback. This is a great opportunity to ask clarifying questions, in addition to confronting the effectiveness of the strategies you used in your preparation. You can also choose to do a debrief with peers from class or ask to meet with your professor. If your professor does not return exams, consider making an appointment to discuss your exam in person during office hours. Remember, this is an opportunity to improve future performance and discover more about your own learning process. Okay, so you have conducted your post-exam analysis. Now, what comes next? Well, based on the answers to your review, it's time to determine what action you need to take to improve your performance on your next assessment. Was your exam grade an accurate reflection of your knowledge and the time you spent preparing? What can you do to improve your learning experience before your next exam? What strategies can you implement? Let's begin with the when, where, and how of learning. First, the when. When did you begin preparing for the exam? Although it is tempting to wait until the night before an exam to begin your studying, don't do it. Cramming 4 chapters of information into one evening of study time does not make for an effective study session. You will also likely become frustrated and probably won't retain much of the material. Give yourself plenty of time and instead use space practice, an effective multiple swipe approach that helps build memory and understanding. Try to find multiple shorter times throughout your week to practice, such as 60 minutes on Sunday, 45 minutes on Tuesday, and 30 minutes on Friday. This approach builds memory, understanding, and skill far more quickly and creates durable learning that will last over time. Now on to where did you prepare for the exam? Distractions are going to be your worst enemy when trying to learn. So take a moment to think about your learning space, the place where you complete your academic tasks, and ask yourself, is this space working for me? It will be important for you to manage this learning environment by taking steps to maximize your attention, reduce distractions, and be as productive as possible. What changes could you incorporate? Would a white noise machine or music help? How about turning off your phone or using website blockers? And after this, if your study location is still not a space where you can maximize your productivity, then consider trying a new spot to see if that can make a difference. And here comes the how. How did you prepare for the exam? Remember that when it comes to learning, it's what you do that matters, as effective learning requires action. Now is a great time to explore Agile strategies for becoming an effective and efficient learner. And a reminder that Agile Learning at USM stands for Academic Gains Through Improved Learning Effectiveness. We have an entire website dedicated to effective learning, along with specific strategies to increase your memory and performance through text, videos, and an array of printable resources. Additionally, we have our How Learning Works module in Brightspace, accessible through the Succeeding as a Remote Learner series on the USM landing page, which does a deeper dive into the when, where, and how of learning, including active reading, note-taking, and self-testing strategies such as using flashcards, creating a mind map, to use in your exam preparation. Make sure to check out these fantastic resources. And finally, think about the who. Who can you involve in your exam preparation? A well-designed personal learning network can improve your learning experience, generate knowledge, sharpen understanding, and build memory all more efficiently and effectively than learning alone. As you approach your next exam, seek opportunities to meet with faculty, create a study group with your peers, and/or schedule an appointment to meet with a trained peer from the Learning Commons, such as a subject-based tutor or a peer academic coach, to dive deeper into some of the strategies discussed in this video, all of which can improve your understanding of the course material the next time you are assessed. Thank you for watching our video on the importance of post-exam review. Now it's time to practice this strategy yourself so that you can be better prepared the next time you are assessed. And for more information about academic support resources and strategies, visit us at usm.maine.edu/agile.